Continue, continue. It's okay. That is important. It is very much important. Start, guys. Online people. Oh, yes. Till yesterday, we have done 10 cases. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10. 10 we have done. Okay. Now, today, 13 plus 13. Bharat Sanchar Limited. Office at public 10 crore capital of the company is very proportional idols. The board of directors of the company constitute of Sagar Ahis, directors of the company. The company Raju was holding Unu and account. What do you mean? Basically, company prepared the FS for the year 2023 to approve the same and submitted on 10th May. The turnover of the company was 100. The auditors report online people please check audible visible online people. Hello, hello. Online. Let's read him now. What is your problem? Jaldi. Hello, hello. Now it is coming. Please check. It came to online delivery platform. Hello, hello. Check. Online delivery please confirm. So what is coming device? It's so it's late. No, obviously it will be late. But is it coming to double time? No. One time only. It's echoing. Oh, 2000%. Oh, okay, this is one, two, three, four. This is my side from my phone and from his. Okay. Although, call Rahul. Quickly. Oh. Voice is volume is low. Okay, I will shout and then. Yeah. Next thing echo. Now see. The moon meeting was called on 25th July 23 and the AGM was fixed on 20th August 23. At the AGM, the FS along with the annexures was duly received and adopted by the members present. However, the company could not file the copy of FS along with the documents annexed to the FS at the adopted the AGM with the ROC. They have not filed the copies of FS. The brain should start processing. It is also informed that in April 20, the company had destroyed all the books with relevant value up to financial year 31st March 18. Up to 31st March 18, all books they had destroyed it. If you remember, you are supposed to keep some books for some years. Answer. Four questions. Online people answer first. If you can hear me, answer first question. 14 come first. One second. I'm reading the question. Shall be signed by. Now, options. Apple, ball, cat, dog. Dog? One second. Online people. Answer. Why dog? And chairman is not just two directors, one of the director, right? CEO, CFO, CS. Now YouTube का voice issue. Audio input कौन सा है? Default है AMD कौन सा? Please check. Audible, audible. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, now. Okay, now let's do question number two. As per the provisions of company law, the board report with annexures thereto of the above company is required to be duly signed by. Board report, guys. Board report. Board report. Board reports. Board reports. Sagar and Hari. Second answer. If you remember that right side of the diagram will not come. It was chairman. If it is authorized, chairman will sign. If chairman is not authorized, two directors out of which one should be MD. So one should be MD. Sagar is the MD, so Sagar has to be there. And out of the directors, Raju, who's Raju? Was CS. Sonu was CFO. So it's Sagar and Hari. Sagar and Hari basically means two ka is B. Two ka B. Okay. So imagine, see, they are not testing you on the provisions. I mean, they are framing a question on that provision. So if you don't remember the provision, answer will be wrong. Okay. Third. Well, this is very easy. You can easily answer this. Third. Guys, third answer, third answer. Online people, please answer. Third. Was not correct because the books of accounts relating to a period not less than dash years are required to be kept in good order. It is 8 years, correct? So 3 is B. 3 is B. 3 is B. Very easy. Over. Done. Three question. Okay. One is D. One is D. Two is B. Two B. Three B. Three B. Wow. Right. So 13 question is done. Then let's do 15. Case scenario 15. Perfect Tires and Rubbers Limited is a listed entity engaged in the business of manufacture of tires and tubes for the light and heavy commercial vehicles. During the financial year, the company has declared interim dividend, guys, interim dividend at 5% on equity shares in the board meeting held on 17th October 22 out of the profits earned during the first quarter of 22-23. Further, the board of the company, after receiving the result of the fourth quarter, again recommended second interim dividend at 5% on April 25, 23. Allowed to give two times dividend. Anytime, any number of times you can declare dividend. Okay. And interim dividend is declared when out of current profits, correct. But when it is declared? After the AGM, before the AGM, anytime you can declare. Anytime you can declare. Okay. The board of the company approved the financial result for the year 22-23 in the meeting held and recommended a final dividend of 15%, including the interim dividend paid earlier. So ideally, what's the percentage? No, final ka percentage. What is the percentage of final dividend? 5. Understood how 5? 5 interim ka first, 5 interim ka second, and then balance is your final dividend. Okay. The GM of the company was convened on, of the GM of the shareholder was convened on 31st August 23. The shareholders of the company demanded that since interim dividend was 10%, 5 plus 5 was declared by the company. So the final dividend should not be less than 20%, including interim dividend. Nonsense, people. They want 10%. This is the problem of ICAI. They will not, they will do time pass. They can't say directly it is 10%. Now, when the CS emphasized that the dividend cannot exceed what the board have recommended the board meeting, one second, how much board recommended? Wow, smart you guys are. Board has recommended 5%. How much members want? They want 10%. Understood the level of question? 5 and 10 they are saying. Okay. When the CS emphasizes the final dividend cannot exceed what the board has recommended, Some of the shareholders boycotted the meeting. We will not come only and move out of the meeting. Oh, they came, but then they left. Okay. Okay. In the protest of the company's decision. Protest. Wow. However, the agenda of the for declaration of the meeting was passed unanimously by rest of the shareholders present in the meeting hall, fulfilling the criteria for quorum. I have not taught you quorum. Quorum will come in meetings. Okay. After approval of shareholder, the dividend was paid to the shareholders. After, however, dividend to some of the shareholders could not be paid within the prescribed period for a variety of reasons. The company transferred the unpaid amount to a separate bank account 15th October 23. One second. When was the AGM declared? The general meeting of the shareholder was convened on 31st August and they transferred to unpaid account on 15th October. September, October. What 7 days? I don't know. We'll check it later on. The details of unpaid dividend amount for the previous year lying in the unpaid dividend account is as under. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have given date of declaration of dividend, date when the amount was transferred, amount lying in unpaid dividend. Full story they have given. Sustram. Oh, Sustram. One of the investors who is holding 1,000 shares in physical form by visiting website of the company came to know that the company had declared dividend in the some previous year but have not paid to him. This happened due to the fact the company was not having his current address and the bank account details. Sustram approached the company along with all the evidence to claim and demanded the dividend amount. He wants dividend. The company, after being satisfied, paid all the dividends pertaining to 1670 to 2223. However, for 1516, the company informed since the amount of the dividend has been transferred to IEPF, it cannot be taken back now. Agree from this, Sustram threatened the company official to take appropriate legal action. You are not giving me dividend? Wait, now I'll make you cry, okay? Now, this is the story. You understood? Full dividend ka story. It is full dividend chapter got revised, right? All sections are there now. But the yeah, question is very nice because this is very logical, okay? यार MCQ चल रहा है MCQ चल रहा है 2 मिनट्स ये क्वेश्चन करा के आता हूँ मैं ओके पूजा is important okay okay which among the following is not correct not correct means false wrong untrue okay the board can declare interim dividend after the approval of financial result for the year 22-23. The board cannot declare the interim dividend after the approval of financial results for the year 22-23. After the approval of financial results for 2023, the board can recommend for final dividend only. The interim dividend can be declared by the board and there is no need of shareholder ka approval. Tell me. Ball? Everybody ball? It is not correct, no? Ball. Second, when the shareholders demanded, online people are saying C. I'm marking it C for you guys. When the shareholders demanded for increase in the rate of dividend, but since the shareholder cannot increase the rate of dividend, what the board should have recommended, some of them walked out of the meeting hall. What shall be the consequence of it? What? No, no, the dividend ka thing, na. It's a time pass story. Nice question. Second, tell me. A, B, C, D. Dividend. Which resolution is required? Ordinary. Okay. If even after a boycott, quorum is present. So quorum is basically minimum numbers to be required. It has to be present at the start of the meeting or also at every item of agenda. Every time it should be present.
So it was present during the course of general meeting and they have approved. They have approved with the majority. Majority basically means more than 50. Basically, OR. OR is passed. So the rate recommended by the board should be treated as approved. So 2 is A. Third. Wow. Here they have given something about quorum. No? So quorum has to be present at all time. We'll see whether it is A or C. It looks like similar only. But because of the quorum, I think A wala should be feasible answer. More appropriate would be A. Okay. At which date the unpaid dividend not claimed by the shareholder shall be transferred to a separate bank account in the above case? Once again. Oh, nice question. Unpaid dividend account not claimed by shareholders shall be transferred to a separate bank account. 31st August was the AGM cut date. Then they have 30 days. That is full month of September. September, and then we have more 5 or 7. 7. It is unpaid wala thing. Unpaid is 7, right? It is 7th October. Oh, they have given the theory. Nonsense, people. The story they made was very tough, but the questions are very normal. Fourth, the company transferred the amount of unpaid dividend to a separate bank account on 15th October 23, which is beyond the prescribed period, in this case 7th October. Wow. They have given the answer here only. Was the last date to deposit in a separate bank account. Okay. Wow. What is the interest liability? What is the interest liability, guys? 4 ka is what? C. 4 ka C. 12%. You understood the third ka answer they have given in fourth ka question. Okay. Fourth is C. Fifth. Wow. Nice question. In the given case, when and how much amount the company shall transfer the funds to IPF? How you got 7 years? Oh, it should stay in unpaid for 7 years. After 7 years, it will go to IPF. Right? IPF. Fifth is D. Sixth. The unpaid dividend amount once transferred by the company to IPF cannot be withdrawn. When money went to IPF, you cannot withdraw it. Which one looks more appropriate? Dog, right? See, this is so wrong. Okay. I have not taught you 25%, 50%, right? Which one looks more appropriate? Dog, dog. Over. Very lengthy question. Oh, oh, B. B is right. Sorry. My mistake. 2 is A. 3 is D. 3 is D. 4 is C. 4 is C. 5 is D. 5 is D. Wow. 6 is D. 6 is D. 6 is D. Okay. Question number 1 may there a lot of people had a problem there. So it says which one is not correct. It says the board cannot declare interim. Who has the power to declare? Board. When they can declare any time. So board can declare at any time. Understood? Okay. So today we are doing two only because we have to go for puja now. Okay. It's not necessary now. AGM may it will happen now. Interim dividend can be declared anytime in 12 months. Final dividend will happen in September. So if I in April, May, June, if I want to declare, imagine in Jan, Feb, March, we have a good profit. I want to declare interim dividend. So in the month of April, I am declaring interim dividend for the previous year. It is allowed now. Then again in May, I will say I will declare final dividend now. So final dividend for the entire year. But in April, we will declare for Jan, Feb, March. It is allowed. Okay. So we have done two case studies today. So whatever three is pending, we'll do that tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll do 8 case studies. Okay. 8. Tomorrow we'll do 8. Okay. So bye guys. Tomorrow we meet. Online people we meet tomorrow. Okay. Because of puja we have to go. Bye guys. Tomorrow we are meeting.